Hi, my name is Melanie Ilseman, and I'm currently a science teacher. In education, there's a big push towards project-based learning, where learners get authentic experiences working in teams to master the material. My app is called Student Union, and it's a place for teachers and students to have a central hub in order to manage and create these projects. So one of the big features that I worked on was incorporating Google with my app. And the reason I did this was because in my school and in many schools, using Google in their suite is very widespread, and they use Google pretty extensively. So if I sign out of my teacher and I sign in with Google OAuth, I use Devise and Google OAuth to authenticate my user through Google. It shows all of my users that I have stored on my computer. So first of all, I'm going to be signing in as a teacher, Mr. Feeney. And as you can see here, it shows an index of all of his projects that he's created for his class. If you click on students, you'll see an index of all the students enrolled in his class. And these images are coming directly from Google, from their Google profiles, as well as all the personal profile information from Google as well. This profile picture up here is also pulled from Google. So if you go back to your projects, you'll see that index again. And if you click on a specific project, here I'm clicking on the stratigraphy project, I teach geology, you will see where that teacher can build out the project. Here you have a description of the project. Here you have teams that you've built. And here you have different tasks associated with that particular project. Here, this would be kind of like a rubric where you would have points and description of what each task is and what they need to do, as well as a due date for each task. If you click on a specific team here, you will see whoever is currently enrolled in that group, and you will see a space to actually add additional members here. And you can just add it through this Assign Student to Team button. You'll be able to see tasks below, and eventually I would like a toggle button or some sort of progress bar or flag for students to select when they need help or have completed the project. And this will give the teacher a little bit more access to how each group is specifically progressing through the project. And finally, at the end of this team show page, you can see that specific team's submission for that specific project. So if you click here on stratigraphy, it's actually a link to their Google document, and I will show you on the teachers, or the students end rather, what that looks like. So if we go over here to a student, that student signs in with Google OAuth, just like the teacher. It takes that student to the student's index page. Here I'm going to be clicking on stratigraphy, and it shows that students' group members along with the tasks. And at the bottom is a submission to their link for their Google assignment. So they would just copy and paste the link from their browser into this form, submit the assignment, and then the top button again becomes the link to that assignment that you saw previously. Eventually, and my next step in this process is to actually replace this hard link submission with the Google Drive API using Google Picker. And they would actually just be able to click a button that shows a window that would pop up, which has access to all of their components in their drive. So it could be a Google slideshow, a Google document, a form, whatever the assignment allows. And they can just click on that assignment and it would attach it here at the bottom. Additionally, I would like to use Action Controller to incorporate some messaging between the groups. So each team member can talk to each other with that messaging component, as well as the teacher talk to the students with that as well. So that's where I'm going next, thinking about how it can be a little bit more user-friendly and sound pedagogically for the teacher and the students.